Can you hear me? Now actually everyone can hear me. As I said, hey Malcolm. No audio. Yeah, Pete. Wait, I have to make this audio off here. I'm working on things. The internet is not so easy. So, Michiel, I said, can you go to me? Hey. Okay, we're gonna try this. Michiel, are you running the recording? Then I'm gonna say to, who's here? Poo Ninja is here. Hey, Michael, Malcolm, Pete, Nelson. Brilhante. Nelson Brilhante from Portugal. Hello, people. Thanks for tuning in to, as we say in French, le live stream. That is a real thing. How do you say live stream in French? I don't know. Michiel Possinier, which is pretty much French, is at the switcher today, which means chaos will ensue, or it's it's going to be absolutely brilliant, but now he fucked it up. And to my right is, I'm going to call him Mr. Rua, because I don't know how to say that fucked up, frickish Scottish name.
It's Irish, dude.
That's what, it's all the same. It's close enough. It's west of here. You might be from Canada. It's all the same to me, really. What do I know?
What do you know?
So, how does one say Daithi?
There's no T in my name. It's just Dahi.
Wait a second. I typed the name when I...
You did.
I typed the name.
I know.
Is that wrong?
You typed the name correctly, but we're so clever in Ireland. We have letters. We have words with letters in them that we don't use.
Like a silent patang.
Like there's a silent in the middle of my name.
Silent.
Daithi Rua is my name, and it's lovely to be here.
I'm going to
Wherever
stick
we
with
are.
Mr. Rua.
Mr. Rua sounds
Mr.
very
Rua.
nice. It's formless.
But the way you're saying it, there's an H in there. So you're not
yes,
saying...
you don't say the IT. D-A-H-I, Dahi.
But on Rua,
Rua, you say, yes, or UA.
But you said it with an H, Ruha.
No, I said Rua. You said it with a H. You're putting words in my mouth.
H, it's not H.
Stop.
You Westerners over there.
I know.
Okay, I'm going to get a lot of shit now. Ari is here. Ari says hello because he is British and they don't say frickin'.
he's British, isn't
he
he?
don't say frickin' H's.
Hello,
He's like,
Ari.
Hello.
Hello, Ari.
Hello, Ari.
Hello, Ari.
Let's just insult everyone equally. Hey, Stefan is here.
Loads of people are joining us live. Anybody from Belgium yet?
Quel marque vos guitar? I think someone wants to know about what guitar brands we have, but I think we make some music first. Romania, we got people from all over East and West, I don't know, countries.
That's fantastic. Welcome, everybody.
So, we're going to go in... How many songs did you bring?
I brought my entire catalogue of 85,000 songs. But I'm probably going to do maybe 6 or 7.
Okay, because 85,000 would really just be like I'd have to get some more SD cards.
You probably would. How long have we got?
As long as
dark.
we want.
Really?
As long as we have coffee, it's good for me. Do you have something to do tonight?
No, I think I'm stuck here for the evening, so might as well sing some songs. Will I sing a song?
Let's put it this way. If you sing songs and they're like, hey, that's fucking awesome, let's do some more, then you'll do more.
Oh, it depends on how good I am. Is that what you're saying?
And if they're like, yeah, we're done, then we have to talk about gear and pedals.
Oh, do we? Well, I brought at least 4 things to play on, so maybe we should do at least a song on each of them.
Yeah, okay.
You know, because it is kind of a gear show as well as...
We can talk about whatever you brought.
All right.
Cool.
First thing I brought is this little 12-string guitar from Taylor. And it sounds like a 12-string guitar, which I love.
I think it sounds like a 12-string because it is one.
But that must be it.
Yeah. Clever shit there. So I'm going to put on my Le headphones, which is French for...
Le headphones?
Yep. And I'm going to try to do a good mix. Of course, we're going to have to say hi to the guys from Lewitt. Hi, Valerie. We went a little bit overboard because this gig is really just vocal and guitar. And we're like, well, but...
We did, but look how cool it looks, huh?
So we went with this amazing, Michiel, if you can get there, with one Tried Orbit T-Mini, we have 3 Lewitt mics. There's the the 640 TS on the vocals and 2 440 Pures, which are actually about $249 each. So these are really affordable.
You're kidding.
The one on your vocal is about $899, but those two are $249 each. And we put one on the back of the guitar just because we have it. And I'm spreading them a little bit out. and it sounds fantastic.
It does.
Of course, you don't hear it because you don't have anything in your ears.
Well, I heard the sound check and it sounded fantastic. Yeah.
Okay, so let me know. Wait a second. I'll turn myself off, which is people like that. And I'm good here.
Let's sing a song. Looking down upon the deeds of man, draining Mother Earth because you think you can, acting like a fool, you should know better, laying down your own laws by the letter. How many hungry children could you feed with money spent on weapons, war and greed? Do you really think the world is yours? Have you got so little left to lose? New day dawning on an old sick mother. Will conscious man help her stand again, mend her wounds and heal what once was ill, and salvage what the poison couldn't kill? Is another world war your desire? To bring you back together round the funeral pyre? $1 billion bombs, the sword of Damocles. You cannot see the forest for the fishless seas. A new day dawning on an old sick mother. Will conscious man help her stand again, mend her wounds and heal what once was ill, and salvage what the poison couldn't kill? A new day dawning on an old sick mother. Conscious man will help her stand again, mend her wounds and heal what once was ill, salvage what the poison couldn't kill. And we'll salvage what the poison couldn't kill. That was called Conscious Man. Thank you.
That did not suck.
Good.
That was pretty damn awesome. I think sound-wise, we're good.
Yeah, nice one.
Someone said it's clipping a little bit. I took it a tiny bit down, but I realized I can just plug into my iPad and hear what they're hearing, which is
perfect.
weird because I'm hearing it like 15 seconds later than when you're singing.
Oh yes, of course.
But,
you can monitor it. All right.
I'm
fantastic.
I'm pretty proud because what I'm hearing here on the mixer, I actually heard in the live stream. It sounded exactly like what we heard earlier. So I think we're pretty good. I am amazed how many people are here from all around the freaking globe.
I'm looking at the screen over here and seeing all these people from everywhere. Yeah.
David Ennis from Colombia. I mean,
Wow.
it's crazy that people in the US got up because some of those people would have to get up. It's like 9 or 10 or 11 in the morning on a Thursday.
No way, on a Thursday. Ridiculous.
So pretty much we have bums watching us, right? That's pretty much what it is.
That's all it is. Musicians.
We have
and
unemployed
tech heads,
bums.
unemployed.
That's what we
musicians,
have.
bums,
Musicians.
and tech heads like yourself watching from America. Good morning, America. How are you?
Thanks, people, for clapping. I'm an idiot.
There's claps and
I
everything.
actually wanted to have like a little app, and in between just do like, because it's so weird. At a gig, you have the direct reaction from the people in front of
it
you,
is.
and they're applauding. And after the songs here, everyone likes it. Most people like it, but then there's this.
You're just like
quiet.
a little visual hand, but it's okay. I'm used to live streaming, and it's a lovely thing to do, and to see all these great reactions up on the YouTube channel is fantastic.
Thank you, Stefan.
I think my friend is tuned in from Trondheim in Norway as well. Espen, how's it going, sir? He's a big fan of your channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. We have Denmark. We've got everywhere. We had Portugal. I mean, all over Europe. You guys are crazy. I mean, how awesome is that? That at some point you sit down and you make a couple of stupid pedal videos, and then a few years later you announce that you do a live stream, and then people are tuning in from everywhere.
Same in the music game, I mean, the power of the internet now is huge, and you can, this is a very advanced one. I don't know how many cameras we have. I think 85,000.
We've got 10 running right now. 10
cameras.
4K cameras, which is maybe overkill.
Maybe.
But you know what the sad thing is, and I'm not lying. Now that we do these live streams, and I'm up to 10 inputs on the switcher, for a millisecond, and only for a millisecond, I thought about getting the bigger one, which has 20 inputs and costs $5,000.
And then you have to draw the line.
Yeah, I know. But this is how I'm thinking. This is how I'm thinking. I'm like, I could have cameras on his feet.
Stop it.
I could have cameras on his left ear and the right ear.
Stop it. Now sing a song.
No, we don't do that. We drink coffee and we bullshit around.
I've had loads of coffee. I'm ready to sing. This is called From Monkey to Man. And that's Henning over there, by the way. Henning is the crazy German and the crazy Irish guy. Let's make some music.
Okay. Give
From
me
Monkey
a
to
sec.
Man. Three monkeys sat on a coconut tree, hanging around, if you know what I mean. Said one of these monkeys, now listen you two. There are certain rumors that just can't be true. That man has descended from our noble race. Now the very idea is a total disgrace. Brothers, there are some things monkeys won't do. Listen a while, I'll tell you it's true. A monkey would never go beating his wife, starving her children and ruining their lives. And whoever heard of a mother monkey leaving her children alone and in need? What a monkey for gain or pure selfish greed. Build a tall fence round a coconut tree. Sit and watch as the fruits of the gods go to waste, not giving his brothers one single taste. If I built a fence, it's plain to see starvation would soon see you stealing from me. Another thing, friends, that a monkey won't do is go out at night and get in a stew, or use a gun or a bomb or a knife to take another poor monkey's life. Oh yes, man has descended that confounded curse. Brothers, he did not descend from us. Oh yeah, man has descended that confounded curse. Brothers, he did not descend from us. From monkey to man.
You had to fuck it up at the end, right?
That was that was planned. I do that every time I sing that song. It's a very it's a very serious song.
Make it cartoonish. Come on.
I did because of where I am and who I'm working with. I think sometimes you rub off on people sometimes the wrong way. I think. But you know, some of my songs are.
Rubbing you off is going to happen later.
Oh. Okay. Don't put that in the live stream.
It didn't take long for us to go.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No.
And we've known each other. We have to say this. We've known each other now for about 3 hours.
Yeah, about 3 hours we have, and we're
already there.
We're already there. We've crossed the line. Yeah, this is a unique. Absolutely, I'm happy to be here, regardless of what you think.
Oh wait, my mic wasn't on. Why doesn't anyone say something?
Okay, fine.
Okay. We have to say that Mr. Rua is in Weilburg tomorrow.
Thank you.
Which is
Cafe. How do you say that? Cafe Ententeich.
Ententeich, which is
Ententeich,
Duck
thank
Pond.
you.
It's Coffee Duck Pond.
It's Coffee Duck Pond.
That's what it's
right.
called. The Cafe
I'm there at
Ententeich
8:30 with my dear friend Angela Schroeder runs that cafe, and I'm looking forward to an 8:30 show tomorrow. I think it's free in. It's a pass the hat gig. Be lovely to see you. And in the Wild Rover in Aachen on Saturday night, one of my favorite German cafes to sing in. Well, it's a pub. It's an Irish bar, but it's one of these Irish bars that they actually charge a bit of money for you to come in, and it's a listening room, and it's a wonderful gig. The Wild Rover in Aachen.
In Aachen, okay.
Tomorrow, cafe.
Ententeich.
The Duck Cafe.
The Duck Cafe, the Duck Pond.
What the duck are you talking about? Is it really called? Yeah, it's called that.
A Duck Pond, Ententeich, that means Duck
Ententeich.
Pond. And that's in Weilburg, which is really around the corner from here. So if you live in the area or an hour away, whatever, you can see Mr. Rua. Live tomorrow.
Say it, Dahi.
Mr. Rua.
Say Dahi.
Mr. Rua.
Chicken shit.
I don't think we are on a first name basis yet.
Another 3 hours, we will be.
Yeah. And what was I going to say? Wherever you are in Europe, maybe you know someone who has a club, pub, venue.
Sure.
I'm sure you can be contacted to travel.
I guess we'll put the website up on the link.
Yeah.
Actually, daithirua.com, you'll find me.
MrRua.com.
Okay. You'll find the link in the thingy of the thingy later on.
Le description.
Le description.
Oh, très bien.
Très bien. Oui. This is getting out of hand now.
We're not even remotely close to out of hand, okay?
Okay.
I even put on a very subtle shirt, Cat Revolution shirt. This is very subtle. It's not too wild.
It's very tame.
Very tame
for you.
Yeah, well, the cat isn't tame because she's.
It's a wild cat, though.
Revolutionizing. Is Colin Scott here? Because really want to make some beautiful jokes about Ireland and Scotland and the difference that isn't existing.
There's a huge difference.
And all the locks you have in Ireland and the Scottish leprechauns. And come on.
There's
Colin,
no such
where
thing
are
as
you?
there's no Scottish leprechauns. There's only Irish leprechauns.
Yeah, well, you haven't seen Colin Scott yet because he's a freaking Scottish leprechaun, okay?
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, maybe he's an imposter. Maybe he's a wannabe leprechaun, is he? I don't know the man. No idea.
Can I come?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where does Michiel want to go? Michiel's sitting in the next room and he was asking where are the dogs. He knows where the dogs are. They're across the street.
Yeah.
Where did Elke go? Do we know that?
Across the street, apparently.
She didn't want to hang out with us anymore?
No, she had
Too many
she had
penis
enough.
jokes probably, right?
Enough is enough, she thought. She could escape, I couldn't.
Well, I guess more music or something?
Okay. I'll do another song on this guitar. Anybody have any questions about what I'm playing or anything? But we can talk about that, I guess.
What kind of model is that?
This is a Martin D35. Voila. I love the little split back, gives it away. And that's the newest of my arsenal.
Is that rosewood?
That is indeed rosewood, which is kind of as rare as hen's teeth
Now.
now,
Yeah.
and almost legal.
Not a bad thing. We'll find other options.
We will.
That's not a problem.
There are a few that
Porfero
Correct.
roasted maple is going to be something that's coming big time right now, which is a harder version of the maple, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are some lovely alternatives.
So what price range is that in?
This is one of the higher end. No, Martins go very high. This is around 2,800. I think I paid for this. So it's close to 3,000 euro.
Yeah, that's
So
like
it's
the
quite-
mid-range Martin.
For
I
Martins,
think,
that'd be
yeah.
mid-range.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would. But my workhorse, when you're on the road, you don't want to be going too expensive for guitars. I already broke it. Put a nice big crack in the top of it, thanks to a certain airline company, which we won't mention.
Oh, you should mention them.
Scandinavian Airlines.
I
Will we
did.
be sued now?
No.
Yeah. Anyway, accidents happen. The first cut is the deepest. Is that the song, isn't it?
That's a good song by I'm going to say
Sing it.
I'm going to say by a songwriter that, no offense to you, is unrivaled.
Until now,
I
maybe.
I don't think any musician on the planet would dare to even like put themselves on one level with that man.
I don't think so either.
Because
Aretha Franklin just died. Did you hear Aretha Franklin? She apparently. Is that right? YouTubers. I just think I saw that passing on Facebook. Aretha Franklin. Rest in peace. I believe. I don't have any Aretha Franklin songs, but it's a kind of a momentous
good ones are all
occasion,
going.
huh? To be doing this today. Poor Aretha.
And
What
you
a
know
legend.
what? I don't think in like 20, 30 years, or hopefully sooner, people will be sitting there saying, you know what, Miley Cyrus just died. I don't think anyone's going to go and have the same feeling about today's stars.
I don't think so either.
As they
They'll
have.
be like, okay.
It's like, yeah, okay,
She's gone.
fine. Okay, moving on.
Moving on. Song you wanted. You wanted a song, right? Are we rolling there? Yes, we are. Song called The Harvest. I wrote this with... the first song I wrote, by the way, was written by myself and a fella called Klaus Kaprani. And this is written by myself and Annika Failing. She's from Sweden. It's called The Harvest. Listen to the rhythm of the island. Listen, tractor wheels on dusty road. Listen, all the good things coming your way. Lay down your heavy load. Mother Moon is rising from your fields. Sow your seeds. Celebrate the goodness that the summer yields. Pray for rain. Behold the sun. Sing your song till the harvest comes. Colors dazzle in the distance, glowing in violet and blue. stones and soil in harmony, dancing on earth, the past and start anew, reaping what we grow. Plow your fields, sow your seeds, celebrate the goodness that the summer yields. Pray for rain, behold the sun. Sing your song until the harvest comes. Feel the waves crash on this ancient land, pulsing to my heartbeat, into my hand. Plow your field, sow your seeds, celebrate the goodness that the summer yields. Pray for rain, behold the sun. Sing your song until the harvest comes. Pray for rain, behold the sun. Sing your song until the harvest comes. The harvest. No.
Okay,
Can we go now?
that was very, very beautiful.
Thank you very much.
You know what
It's
you're
a
doing.
little.
You know what you're doing.
Well, look, we do our best, eh?
Yeah, I mean, I can strum a guitar, but when I singing is not the thing I should be doing.
So it's nice that you know that.
I can sing well enough so that when we work in the studio, I can communicate what I want from you as a vocalist.
Yes.
You get what I'm trying to do. You just don't really want to hear it. It's just not something that is pleasant to listen to.
Well, at least you're honest.
Oh, I mean, it's not
But you're
that,
a guitarist anyway. You've always been a guitarist.
it's not that that's my opinion. It's that I've been told enough.
Yes, to
So,
to realize.
At some point you just know.
I may have need the microphone, by the way, in the middle of that.
That's
I don't know, but anyway, that happens, eh? Anyway,
They are Lewitt Mics. They're good enough to withstand.
they can
that
withstand the knee of an
kind
Irishman.
yes.
Yeah. So that's my Martin D35, and that song was written by myself and Annika Failing, and it's called The Harvest.
If that's not a Swedish name, I don't know what else.
Exactly. Oh, by the way, anybody who wants to check my music out or buy my music, hopefully you'll get it on Bandcamp. That's because I don't use that other S word.
Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah,
you
no.
shouldn't.
Well, some of the stuff is there, but if you like to support musicians, go to Bandcamp. Don't use the other stuff.
Adam
right?
Neely, by the way, just did a video. I haven't seen it, but it's a video about what musicians make nowadays. In the video, like very big in the thumbnail, it said 0.0029 cents.
Per stream.
It's per stream, and I did the math based on averages.
Yes.
Let's go there for the people that love the
Yes.
streaming. If I buy your album, and it's a cheap album, so it's $9.99, so it's $10, okay?
10 euros, yeah.
€10, and there's 10 songs on there, which is a good average.
Correct.
And I'm spinning that thing for years, and I'm listening to that a lot. I would be listening 50 times. 50 times is a lot for an
It's a
album.
lot for an
There are
album.
albums that I listen to once or twice, and I bought them at full price at $16.
Correct.
So 50 times is like one of your favorite albums, right? Why did it go? Something went bing. Okay, it shouldn't be.
There's something
Wait,
going
I can fix that. Here we go. So 50 times would be a lot, which means every time I listen to one of your songs from an album that I bought relatively inexpensively
Yes.
for $10, I would be paying 2 cents, which means on a CD, those round things we paid money for, usually you spend a lot more to listen to a song because usually CDs were more expensive than $10 and you listened not 50 times. Even 20 times is quite a bit for an album.
Quite a lot, yeah.
So in the worst circumstances for the artist, 2 cents is what a listener would be paying to listen to a song.
Yeah, makes sense, right?
So a record label would pay you 17%, 15 to 17%.
Right.
So that means technically 15 to 70% of 2 cents, right?
Okay.
Would be what you would be making. We're still way
still
above. Plus, there's something called a mechanical royalty, which means for each album sold, if you wrote the songs, you're getting 9 cents per song, which means you're getting $1 anyway for those 10 songs.
Yes, even with a record deal.
So you're getting those 9 cents plus the 17% of, let's say, the 2 cents. I did it, wait, who was that? Oh, Peter Frampton. Peter Frampton just did this thing.
He just put up a thing about
where he
17
said
million or something. What did he get?
It was 35 million streams, and he got...
He did, well, $1,700.
So, yeah, exactly. And I did the math based on my model, which again is a pretty bad model because it means cheap CD and a lot of listens. He should have gotten, it was 1.7 million and then the 17%, blah, blah, blah. So he would have come out with a normal record deal, the way that the music industry used to be, with 350,000 for this many listens. So we're talking 350,000 versus 1,700. This is the discrepancy nowadays.
Between streaming and and buying a physical album.
Yes, and Spotify saying, well, you get exposure. If someone like Peter Frampton, for a major hit that got streamed 35 million times, gets $1,700, which cannot feed his drug habit or his family or his dogs or whatever. How is an up-and-coming band or a band that wants to make it in any way remotely?
No,
Plus,
it's impossible.
They're rounding down, by the way. So if you're not making a certain amount of money every month, if you don't get a certain amount of spins, I heard they're rounding it down and you get nothing. You have to hit a certain amount of money for them to even pay out. Which means oftentimes, even though I have 10 albums on there, I think, of mine, I've never seen a cent. Zero. Nothing. People listen to my music on Spotify every single day. I don't get anything.
And you get nothing.
Nothing. Zero. I'm pretty sure, I haven't seen the video, but if Adam Neely makes a video, they're brilliant. This guy's insanely clever. So go and watch that to get a reality check, and we're going to watch it too.
Yeah, we'll put the link in the thing there as well. Yeah, because it's frightening.
The reality is, if 2 cents is what it should be, if you really, really, really love an album, to 0.0029 is what Spotify pays out, if they even pay out. And I'm sorry, why is Studio Michiel paying $2 for the stream if he's working his ass off in there? What is wrong with this guy?
He must be just a very nice person.
Leslie isn't even here.
Wow, very nice.
Michiel is crazy.
So how's it work? I get a percentage of all these payments. Is
Absolutely, you totally.
All these payments are coming
talk
in
later.
Yeah, right.
Thank you, Alex, for the coffee. That is so kind. You guys are awesome, and you know it. So now you're playing.
Yeah, I'm every time I look up, I see something shining and sparkly. You probably, I don't know if the viewers can see it at home. They can see it a little bit, but there's just wall-to-wall guitars in here, all electrics. But it's an amazing place.
Well, I have acoustics over there.
There's 10 cameras, buzzing around my head, and it's just.
Well, this is what it looks like in everyone's house, right?
I want to live here. Can I move in?
Sure.
All right, deal.
Bored guys hanging out, doing things that should not be done.
I brought me bazooki. It's not a bazooka.
Bazooki. I'm gonna go.
Come on.
Greek.
Good man. Yes, originally Greek. But Greek bazookas normally have a round back, but the Irish took it and adopted it and flattened the back because our bellies are already too round. We can't be playing round-backed instruments. Doesn't work for Irish people. This is a.
Well, it's up there, north of the UK, where of course,
I know. Up there,
where the locks are.
Where the locks are.
Edinburgh, isn't that where you're from?
No. Nice try though.
Where's freaking Colin Scott? Colin.
Where's Colin when you need him? Colin is Scottish. I'm Irish.
Yeah.
Dahi. Ireland.
Mr.
He's
Rua.
Daithi.
Aren't there two Irelands, something like this?
Push record. Song called Loving All the Rain on the Bazooki. Here we go. I met her in the August rain one summer night. My heart was sore, it wasn't really feeling right. She spoke to me and took my words away. Hey, listen often, I have no words left to say. She was sweet and I was cold as the night was wet. In that place I heard her sing, I'd be there yet. And I was singing sad new songs for none to hear. She was nervous, I was drunk on love and fear. I think about her every time it rains, every time a sweet piano plays. I'm a friend to sunshine now and then, but I'm loving all the rain these days. What I had can never be replaced, I feel. What she gives me seems so right and so ideal. I want to be her song, her do-re-mi, the one who can unlock her with the perfect key. I think about her every time it rings, every time a sweet piano plays. I'm a friend to sunshine now and then, but I'm loving all the rain these days. I think about her every time it rains, every time a sweet piano plays. I'm a friend to sunshine now and then, but I'm loving all the rain. Yeah, loving all the rain. I'm loving all the rain these days. Thank you. Loving all the rain.
So Stefan asked, how is it tuned?
Well, this particular tuning, Bazooki tunings can vary. This one is in G, starting from the lowest, G, D, A, D, so G, Dad. G, D, A, D. Some people would tune it G, D, A, E, which is fiddle tuning, I guess you'd call it in Irish terms. G, D, A, D, G, Dad. And kind of gives you a G tuning. But I like Bazooki because you can play contemporary songs on it, but you can also throw in tunes. So you can kind of sing along and do your... And then every so often you can put in some melody if you want. You know? Not a great Bazooki player, but yeah, that's to give you the idea to answer your question, I hope. G-Dad.
Somehow that sounds like something I would imagine in an Irish pub, even though
Yes,
it's a Greek
it
instrument.
is.
How long has that been a folky instrument in Ireland?
I'm not entirely sure. Somebody on YouTube will probably research this and throw it up. But it's been in Irish music circles, probably since the 60s, I'd say, at least in Ireland.
Okay.
Maybe before, 60s, 70s, it came into its own.
What are like traditional Irish folk instruments? I mean, obviously, guitar, I can see 12-string, fiddle, big time, obviously.
Yeah.
I think you can only play fiddle if you're ginger. I think that's kind of a thing that otherwise it just really doesn't happen. It
I
doesn't
used to
work.
be ginger, you know. I didn't play the fiddle.
Talking about Ginger, where is Dylan? Dylan, are you here? He's probably at work. Actually, if he's at work, he can watch these streams because he is the YouTube liaison for Hosa cables. So I want to see a comment from Hosa, because of course the thing is, he can only play violin or fiddle if you're ginger. But the thing is, what you might not have known is, if you're ginger, you can automatically play fiddle.
I never knew.
Automatically.
If I'd known that years ago.
If you picked one up right now, you'd be brilliant.
I must try it.
Yeah.
There you go, folks. You heard it here first.
That's like, you know that South Park episode where they're going like, you know, the one black kid in town, like, of course he can play bass. And he's like, don't be racist. And he picks up a bass and he rocks it. And he's like, oh, damn it.
Damn it, maybe
like,
I can.
Oh, damn it. Play bass.
You're not going to lose viewers. You know, they tune into this channel to talk about guitar amps and rock and roll and electric stuff. And here they are sitting looking at a folk singer. Will you be okay? You're not going to lose viewers, are you?
I think they're just generally interested in great music, which is weird why they usually watch me, because that's not happening. What I love about these live streams is I like the idea of not just having a channel where we theoretically talk about how does an acoustic guitar sound, or theoretically have this amp or this pedal, because in these streams we can talk about the gear a little bit, but we're actually making music. And in this whole gear world and YouTube gear world, there's very little actual real music happening. And the band we had here, a campaign like Clockwork 2 weeks ago, we could do a demo for the new TC pedal.
So that was great.
We could show
buy everything.
We could show like, you know, new guitars. So when a band comes and the guitar player is not super picky about his guitar, I can go, well, I've got this new Music Man here, so try that.
Yes.
You know? And makes Music Man happy. Maybe he finds something that's cool. We hear the guitar in a context that I can't provide. If I do a fully produced track on my channel, which I do all the time, that's still a production. Yeah. It's not, here's a band playing these things in a realistic context. Last week we did, we used the new version of this, the Vintage Ultra from Dark Glass. The new one is exactly that, but it just has a speaker simulation of the output. And it's a bass pedal. And the bass player was playing through that thing the whole show, and even during the rehearsal, we were like, "Oh my god, that bass sound!" Because I didn't do anything on the mixer.
Just the eye,
it was all this.
Just the eye. Yeah.
Just EQing it here, and it was one of the best bass sounds that they ever had, that the bass player ever had. It was just, we were blown away.
It's incredible, isn't it?
And that's, I think, for Dark Glass, that's a great video, because here's a real band playing in a good mix, that thing. We're sitting there saying, hey, the thing is flooring us. And I wrote to Dark Glass and I sent them the link and I said, look, this pedal just delivered. And they said, that's awesome, we're going to send you a care package. Whatever care package means, but I want the new version with that one little button. That was the speaker simulation.
That was speaker simulation.
Because it was so good. Yeah. So, yeah, I can sit there and play bass and demo it. Or in a video that Michiel made here with the version 2, you can hear it, well, not really for half an hour, because it's the stupidest video that we've ever produced. There's no information in there whatsoever, but it's silly.
It was fun to do.
Yeah, but here you have a band playing their songs, and you can hear that the bass is there and it's full and they're smiling. I think that says so much more than just a demo.
It does.
So still watch my demos, but also I think with these live streams we can present gear in a new way, and also present some cool musicians. Present some great musicians.
It's hands-on. Speaking of gear, I want to talk to you a little briefly here. I'm a rep for Kaiser Capos from Texas. I teach a little bit of about partial capo techniques.
Partial capoing, okay.
Partial capo. You can show your people that. That's one called the K lever, but
it doesn't does it have anything to do with that Brazilian capoeira? Is that related to that?
I don't know what that is.
That's a martial art. Come on, you fucked up the stupid joke.
Put it back in again.
Wait, okay. Does it have anything to do with the Brazilian capoeira?
Oh, maybe it has. That's that martial art thing, is it? Give me back my capo. I'll introduce the capo.
era.
Leave the technical stuff to me, please. Yeah. This is a partial capo from Kaiser, and basically it just when I have a standard tuned guitar and I put this on, 2 frets above wherever I am. In this case, I'm up 1. It gives me a little dadgad tuning, which is cool. So when you just don't want to, detune for one or 2 songs, I use this, and it gives me dadgad tuning, but sort of it brings the middle strings up a full tone rather than bringing the outside.
You only have the
down.
middle strings now.
Yes, I'm only capoing 3, 4, and 5 now. Everything else is open, but I have achieved dadgad tuning with this little device.
In this case,
But
tuning because
exactly,
we only
but all
have
normal
something.
chords work fine in front of the capo. So I can play my standard chords, but once I start removing fingers, for example, like the D, so I have a dadgad D, an A major, an A7 becomes a 1-finger A. I can play G like that, or like that. So it opens up the chords, especially up here, and that's why I love them. I do play the odd bit of open tuning, but I love the fact that I can just put on the capo and achieve open tuning very quickly on a standard tuned guitar. So I'll maybe do a song with that for the gearheads who like a bit of partial capo.
So that blue one, can that only do those strings, or can you change which strings?
The blue one
do?
can only capo those strings. Yeah.
So that one is made for those 3 strings.
It's made specifically for the dadgad tuning.
Okay.
And Kaiser have stopped making these, which is called a K lever. Maybe the cameras can pick it up, but there is a little lever which will fret the E string. Because the only chord that changes is E minor. Doesn't work, and you usually have to. Normally you stretch behind the capo to make your E minor, but this just makes it more like a barré. So you'll see me using that from time to time, and it just frets the E string.
That is absolutely amazing. On the other hand, I can't imagine them selling shit tons of them, because it's a very special thing.
No, they stopped making the K lever, as this one is called. They make it without, but so that's the only head rec is the E minor. You got to go behind the capo to get your chord. But I love it because it allows me to do all the little dadgaddy stuff that I would normally do in open tuning. But with this, I don't have to do. I put the capo on 1, so I'm actually up 1. So I'm thinking in the key of E. So I'm in F now. If you're a guitarist and you're interested in that, that's what they are. So you can check out.
You know what we should do? Do you have another song for the 12 string?
I do.
Okay. It's gonna be slightly painful to tune one, but what we should do, since it's about gear and it's about acoustic gear, I'll grab 1 or 2 guitars, and because I think it would be really interesting to see the difference between a very high-end Taylor, which you probably have there,
not very high-end, but okay, we can
and a very low-end Harley Benton 12 string, and see how that works in a song. Yeah,
let's do that.
So
I'll do a song now.
You play that. I'll go grab the guitar.
This is a little cover version of a song from one of my favorite American singer-songwriters called Tom Pacheco, and it's called Broken Piano. And I'll do it with the partial capo. Here we go. Are we okay? We're rolling over there, yeah. Do it again. There's an old grand piano alone in the heart of the desert, standing upright in the shine of the full moon above. They say he was left there a long time ago in the 60s by a man who had written a song for the woman he loved. Now it's falling apart with the sand and the heat and the decades. Rattlesnakes live in the space of the rusty old wires. They say that song was a hit, we would all recognize it. A beautiful melody only love could have inspired. And love has a way of changing from sunlight to shadow. And love has a way of fading away from within. And all that's left to recall what has been is a song they know from LA to Berlin. And a broken piano in the Arizona desert wind. There are those who have camped at the site of that strange wooden statue, and they say that it plays when the first morning sun rays break through. They gaze at that sad instrument with a cactus beside it, a shrine or a tombstone, depending on your point of view. And love has a way of changing from sunlight to shadow. Love has a way of fading away from within. And all that's left to recall what has been is a song they know from LA to Berlin. And a broken piano in the Arizona desert wind. All that's left to recall what has been is a song they know from LA to Berlin. A broken piano in the Arizona desert wind. Arizona desert. Broken piano and Kaiser shortcut capos. If you're interested, check out the website. Thank you. What did you get? Oh,
I'm almost there. Almost there. This hasn't been tuned in a while. And these strings are still the original strings, because who wants to restring his 12 string? How much do you do that on yours?
I did it once, never again.
Now, what price range is yours in?
No, that Taylor, I didn't pay anything for it because I traded 2 guitars for it, but let me see, what did they charge? I think €1,500, 1,500. So
the problem with 12 strings,
high-end,
problem with 12 strings usually is you don't want to drop a lot of money on it unless it's one of your main instruments.
Exactly right.
It's something you use once in a while, or most people use it for one song at a gig, and then you don't want to have a high-end instrument. That's the problem.
That's correct. That's why I didn't want to go too high-end, but it's for the money. It's a good sounding 12 string, as you said, an occasional instrument.
Now, a friend of mine is playing gigs, playing a lot of acoustic gigs. He did the Neil Thomann. He did the review of this with me, and he immediately bought one because this is $220.
220, seriously.
And it has a Fishman pickup, so it's a little bit dusty, but
right.
Try this.
So you're saying 220 jumbo size?
Yep.
Solid top, I suppose.
Hey, I doing it good. Well,
you know you can't fault that for the money.
what we should do is
The neck is different, obviously. It's a deeper profile for me, but as you said, when you have a couple of gigs and you want to play a 12 string on a few songs during the show, as I do,
or you're going to the overseas or whatever, and you don't want to risk your $1,500
correct and
guitar.
right. This
is very likely gonna do the trick. What we should do, I think that would be really interesting. Of the song that you're gonna play with the 12 string, do a verse and a chorus, stop, do it with the Taylor, and then finish it with the Taylor. Just play half the song and then play the whole song with the Taylor, and then we have a
Is this standard
comparison.
tuning? It is.
Yes.
I better put this one in standard. This one is tuned. It might sound a bit darker because it's tuned a full tone down.
Okay.
But let me just do that. Yeah, I will just.
Because when do we have the chance to actually have a comparison like this? Now,
Yeah,
did you
new
take
strings,
the,
of course.
did you take the electronics out of that one?
I did indeed.
Because there are holes there, right?
I've got 3 bullet holes in. Can you see that? Yeah. So it comes with an expression system. The only fault I had with the guitar was that I found it to be slightly unbalanced to begin with, but also it didn't have the undersaddle drive that I normally have. The expression system has 3 little nodes behind. The expression system, they push 3 nodes behind your what do you call it? Your bridge or saddle. So I just wanted, I wanted what I have in this is just a very simple LR bags with a volume. So I wanted to put the same system in this as I have in that, because I EQ both guitars from an LR bags Para DI.
Okay.
So that kind of evened up the output level, at least, the EQ is kind of the same. And I just found that the expression system in this particular guitar didn't have the power I needed, or the drive that the Martin does.
So you have the same system in there now?
So now I've got the same.
Okay.
I've got the same one in. Just the volume, simple volume switch. Yeah, and then I can put flowers in here on the gig if I want. Nice.
Sure. Yeah, right. That's what I
So
would.
yeah, so this is the Taylor, newer strings I think than this one. But let's just compare. The Jackson Browne. Some of them were dreamers, some of them were fools who were making plans and thinking of the future with the energy of the innocent, and they were gathering the tools they would need to make their journey back to nature. When the sun slips through the opening and their hands reach for the golden ring and their hearts turn to each other's hearts for refuge. In a moment they were swept before the deluge. Let the music keep your spirits high. Let the buildings keep your children dry. Let creation reveal its secrets by and by. When the light that's lost within us reaches the sky. Take us off me, Henning. Some of them were angry at the way the earth was abused by those men who learned to forge their beauty into power. And in trying to protect her from them, only became confused by the magnitude of the fury in the final hour. And when the sign slips through the opening and their hands reach for the golden ring, their hearts turn to each other's hearts for refuge. In the troubled years that came before the deluge, let the music keep our spirits high. Let the buildings keep the children dry. Let creation reveal its secrets by and by. When the light that's lost within us reaches the sky. And thus ends the comparison of 2 12-string guitars here at Studio 42 in Weilburg, Germany, courtesy of Henning Pauli. So, what do you think? A little different.
People immediately picked up, and I did too, especially with the mics, that the tailor is a little bit more upfront. It's brighter, also
It's brighter.
newer strings, all
Newer
that.
strings, all that.
It is fuller and brighter. To be expected that it is a guitar that projects more.
Yeah.
But literally for most jobs, both of them will do a great job. This
see,
is
the
in
thing-
no way an instrument where you would think $220. $220 will usually get you something that looks like a guitar but isn't.
That's right.
And this is fully functional. It even has a Fishman system
You
in
see, and don't forget, something like a 12-string, and the reason I bought that one is for stage work. It's not so, maybe a little bit of studio work. If you want to record an album, I may not even record an album on that. I might, if I'm doing a 12-string song, I might even borrow a higher end
Yeah.
12-string for recording. You want something that plug in and sounds good through a sound system. And most 12-strings, whatever price range you're talking about, will do that. I found, because I've had a 140 euro Echo Ranger thing that I had. That was a plywood. I put a Fishman pickup into it, and it worked perfectly fine for stage work. Because they're occasional guitars. They're not something that are,
That you play all the time.
not always. Not some people like to play them all the time.
And for the price, I mean, this is all really nice. For the price,
Yeah.
this is literally unbeatable. I mean, comparing it with a guitar that is, 5, 6, 7 times the price is tough.
You can't go wrong. It's just I happened to get this as a trade. I was getting rid of 2 other guitars.
Well, that's something that you have and probably will keep forever because
exactly.
it's
And
a
it'll
great
get better
instrument.
over time. It's just something that I wanted for a long time.
I'd like to find out what you think about my favorite acoustic guitar that I have right now, which is something you don't have, which is a OM orchestra model kind of a thing.
Yeah,
I love playing this. It's such an
Stanford.
Stanford. It's
I know Stanford.
technically a German brand. Don't know if it's in tune.
Oh yeah, thanks. But again, I mean you're probably going to tell me that it's also cheap.
No, this is
doesn't
about
look-
780.
All right, so it's not a cheap guitar.
Nope.
It doesn't look like or feel like a cheap guitar.
On this thing,
I love the vintage tuners.
the notes just jump out. No matter what you do, it's just so easy to play, so dynamic, and it's a very expressive guitar.
Hasn't been played in a while, I think.
Actually, it has, but it was up in the living room, so.
Yeah, it's just slightly out. Okay, hold on. It's getting there. Where does Stanford come from?
It's a German brand made in, don't ask me.
There's great sustain off it anyway.
Yeah.
It feels really lovely in the hand. Lovely finger picking guitar. Yeah, it just goes and goes, eh? For 700 snots. Something, yeah.
By the way, everyone say hi to my mom.
Hi, Mom.
She's in the chat. She's watching. Just very nice.
I'm gonna sing a song about a Stanford. It sounds a bit like a German cow. I know Frisians and I know Charolais, but a Stanford sounds like a German cow. Well, I have a herd of Stanfords in my attic, and they're all finely tuned. Gonna give one to my Irish friend. And I'll have to write the rest tomorrow. It's a grand guitar. Stanford. No offense to Stanford. It's a lovely guitar. I was only joking about the cows, the German.
Stanford is a German.
Let me just see how it strums. Give me one of them. I use different picks for guitar, but I use a 73 Fender for strumming. But for the 12-string and for the bouzouki, by the way, if you're wondering, I just use a heavier Fender. It's quite just for the volume and the definition, you know. Where am I playing tomorrow night? In Cafe?
Ententage.
The Duck Pond.
Cafe Ententage, if that translates to Duck Pond in Weilburg, 8:30.
Right, I'm in the Duck Pond tomorrow, lads. And the Wild Rover in Aachen. And I promise I won't sing any songs about German cows. Or ducks. She reminds me of November, in the steel blue in her eyes, and it's her soul I will remember, wise and ancient as the skies. She's a traveler, she's a gypsy, passing through, moving on. And I knew when she was with me, she's no singer, she's the song. But she belongs to the rain, she belongs to the wind, she belongs to the storm blowing in. She belongs to the stars, she belongs to the sea, she belongs to the deepest of all mystery. And I can see her in my memory, staring out across the bay, like a restless seagull ready to rise up and fly away. And the time we spent together, it was a magical romance. I was fortunate to know her, not too many get that chance. She belongs to the rain, she belongs to the wind, she belongs to the storm blowing in. She belongs to the stars, she belongs to the sea, she belongs to the deepest of all mystery. She belongs to the rain, she belongs to the wind, she belongs to the storm blowing in. She belongs to the stars, she belongs to the sea, she belongs to the deepest of all mystery. She belongs to the rain. What a grand little guitar.
Made in the Czech Republic, Caroline found out.
Made in the Czech Republic, along with Furch guitars.
Oh, really? They're made there too.
Always, Gordon. Always nice to play new guitars. Oh, I'm 28. Oh, I'm 28.
They have the OM18,
Gorgeous, finish
which
as
is
well.
mahogany, and it has a traditional headstock, with the slits, which is a bitch to change the strings. But they also have the OM18, which is all mahogany, mahogany back, but the sides are mahogany veneer, and that clocks in at 500 and something. And it's the same guitar, just with mahogany.
Just with mahogany.
And for 500 and something, I'm pretty sure it's going to be slightly warmer than that, but that's it. G-sharp guitars is watching, which means we should probably do G-sharp
Let's
guitar.
play a couple of songs on G-sharp guitars. Yes, I wanted to talk to you about G-sharp guitars. I discovered G-sharp guitars.
I'm going to put this here in case you need it.
Yeah. I discovered G-sharp guitars in Norway. I spent a lot of time touring in Norway, and great players like Unni Wilhelmsen and the inventor himself, Øyvind Fjell, is from Fredrikstad in Norway.
Don't make up names, okay? That sounds like you're making up names.
Look, it's written on the headstock. Look, Øyvind Fjell. Look.
Yeah,
Øyvind.
Uh-huh.
And
pretty sure you made up your name.
Invented, he said, as a travel electric, and they sound so good plugged in that people started buying them up and playing them. Somebody said to me once, "Do you play an electric guitar, Daithi?" And I said, "I play a little electric." Sorry. Okay.
Here we go. Now we should
be
even hearing it.
Yeah, G-sharp guitars. Alex is watching from Kansas. Hi, Alex.
Which is also, by the way, that's also a band.
What is?
What? Kansas.
Their band where?
I don't know where they're
from. Oh, the RA band.
No, they're called Kansas.
Oh yeah, like the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, but no, the band is called Kansas.
Oh, like they're not from Kansas.
They're not. No, there might be.
Well, maybe they are.
But
it'd be strange if they weren't, actually.
Yeah. We're Kansas from Boston. What? I saw Kansas in Boston.
You're confusing me now.
I worked with a vocalist, and he's an ass. Steve Walsh. Not the nice guy.
Are you allowed to say that on the World Wide Web? Are you allowed to?
I can say that people are stupid. What do you think I'm going to say about you tomorrow?
Oh, wow. I'm just going to tune this because I don't think I did before the show, which was kind of strange of me. But yeah, they're a full solid guitar. You felt it earlier on, and it was.
It's heavy. Also, the guitar too. Get it?
I'm fully solid, baby.
I look really fat.
Sorry, it's Henning. It's not me.
In that one camera where we see both of us, I look really fat. Michiel, don't use that shot anymore. Yeah, that one. Don't use.
Oh yeah, no side angle. No, Michael, no side angles. No.
It's not good. It's really not good. Okay.
This is called The Road to Liberty. I wrote this song with Eva de Rovere from Belgium. Dear Father, I pray you make the skies turn grey. Drones can only strike on a sunny day. Bring the mountains avalanche to stop the troops and tanks advance, taking us away to the land of liberty. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Alaikum assalam upon your children too. Assalamu alaikum, west and east. Alaikum assalam, upon you be peace. Dear Father, I am scared, but I am brave. Here we rob the cradle to supply the grave. And my reward in paradise will be achieved through sacrifice. I do this in the name of liberty. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Alaikum assalam, upon your children too. Assalamu alaikum, west and east. Alaikum assalam, upon you be peace. And now is the time to lay down your gun. kill all humanity if we kill but one. I walked in my father's shoes. We all pay the toll on the road we choose to liberty. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Alaikum assalam upon your children too. Assalamu alaikum, West Andy. Alaikum assalam, upon you be peace. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Alaikum assalam, upon your children too. Assalamu alaikum, West Andy. Alaikum assalam, upon you be peace. G-sharp guitar. So, yeah, hey,
Just try one thing with it.
like tuning it.
Yeah.
I don't know how Mikhail.
I
Mikhail.
love electric guitar, but there's like only one thing I can do.
Oh, you want? This is Mikhail, by the way. He's Belgian.
Ah, fuck!
That works.
That's what he wanted to do. Just really came out to it. Okay.
He just
He
came
just
out
did that to annoy
troll
you.
me.
He did.
Yeah.
He just came out to do that to annoy
And as
annoy
my
you.
grandfather used to say, the fucker. You know? Or in the immortal words of my great-grandmother, fuck you, Michiel. How about that? That sounded
We Irish say
great.
that as well.
That sounded great. You would have never thought that yours is so small.
As my father always said, it's not what you have, it's what you do with it.
I wonder how many like jokes like that G-sharp guitars is getting. Oh, yours
We'll have
is
to
so
ask
small,
Alex.
ha ha ha.
Yeah. Like I said, I do play a little electric, but it's not what you have, folks. It's what you do with it. Remember, I'll do one more song. Remember when we used to think that George W. Bush was an idiot?
Yeah, exactly.
Remember that?
Good old days.
I wrote this song during that particular regime, and it's to do with how war veterans are treated, were treated, and continue to be treated badly. I don't know. Are all of these songs? They're not all political, no. I did sing some love songs, didn't I? I did, yeah. They're not all social. This is called Commander in Chief. Operation Freedom leaves me here in chains, staring down the barrel of your financial gains. I was just a high school kid, I signed the dotted line. Now what's mine is yours, and all I got is time. Out here in the sandbox, low food and low supplies, RPGs, roadside bombs, wounded brothers' cries. You sit and watch from Washington while we're the ones who toil. Tell me that the lives we give are worth more than oil. Heroes don't need to bleed or die. Patriotism is our battle cry. Tell me there's no need for disbelief. Just an honest answer, Commander in Chief. This is just an exercise in First Amendment rights. I still love the USA enough to stand and fight. Uphold the Constitution, defend the United Day. Then I hear what's going on down there in Abu Ghraib. And nobody loves peace more than a soldier. I was young and poor, but now I'm older. Here I am on recon in this rich man's war. If I don't get an answer, I'm not fighting anymore. Heroes don't need to bleed or die. Patriotism is our battle cry. Tell me there's no need for disbelief. Just an honest answer, Commander-in-Chief. Commander-in-Chief. Big fat chief. Big fat liar. WMD. Mission accomplished. G-sharp guitars. Commander-in-Chief. Can't fault that, can you? Can't fault that. Can't fault it. Grand little guitar. You know when you just want a little electric song in the middle of your set? And you don't want to be lugging around a full electric.
There really isn't. I mean, I wouldn't see what a full-size electric could add to what you just did. I don't think it would.
Same as me. You know, when you pick up a Fender, or I don't know. You know, you're the expert on electrics, but I just feel it has the body and the fullness.
Yeah, you could possibly go lower on some of the notes. I mean, what G sharp are we talking about? That's the G sharp on the low E string?
No, the whole thing's tuned in G sharp. So my E major is G sharp.
But the lowest note is what G sharp?
G sharp.
Which is
both.
The lowest note is
the no show
this?
Is G sharp. That's in drop D now. So yeah, so it's capo 4.
Okay.
So yeah, so there you go. Yeah. So Ivan discovered that's the tone. You know, of course you can bring it up to A or bring it down to G if you wanted. Hence the name G sharp. But he just found that the tonal qualities around that tuning work best for the short scale and for the,
But you're really only missing a couple of notes. That's the point.
Yeah, you are. I mean, it's not a guitar if you're one of these up the neck players and you're doing a lot of. I think it's a great strummy.
This is not a shreddy guitar.
No, it's not a shreddy guitar.
This is
it's
a
great
guitar
strummy.
to accompany with. You can possibly wait a second. Let's do this.
What are you running it through now?
Wait, give me that thing, and we're gonna go and crank up. Give me that thing.
Let me just tune in standard.
Were you in drop D?
I wasn't drop D.
That's fine. Stay in drop D.
Too late. Let's hear it with a proper player.
Give me a second.
Sure.
Because now the Rev 100p is loading up.
Ah.
So you
bring out the series artillery. There you go.
Okay, we have a single coil in the front. This is never going to be the metal axe.
As I said,
cool.
Invented as a, in the hotel room, travel, backstage, a little warm-up thing. But I can't fault
awesome.
the live sound for under €400, guys. It's not an expensive machine. When you hear it played like that, my God, it says it all.
Wait. You have to play that, of course. Well, if they put a humbucker in the back, you could do a shit ton more with this. String tension is quite high, so bending is...
Yes. It works, but it's...
As a rhythm axe, it would be so fucking funny to have this on stage and come out on stage and just totally rock out with it and be heavy with it.
Yes,
I think it would be cool.
Absolutely. As a gimmicky thing. Yes, absolutely.
Just a humbucker in the back. Because I think in this tuning right now, that's good.
I'll get Alex to make you one. Alex, put a humbucker in that.
Let's talk.
Send it over.
Yeah, you can totally hear that's the single coil right now.
Yeah,
but with the
it's a
right
Seymour
sound,
Duncan,
this
and
is
it's
heavy.
But yeah, so that's the G-sharp
Like,
guitars.
for example, wait a second, I need to go get you back. For example, if you put a Seymour Duncan, let me throw some Seymour Duncan words in here. If you put in a Seymour Duncan, back to me, Michiel. Sentient or Pegasus, one of them is for the bridge. What is that? Harmonic. Both Pegasus bridge. Here, the Pegasus. No, the Sentient. No, this this apparently is a very, very heavy progressive rock pickup. I don't know how they determine that that's for progressive rock. But if you put a Pegasus in the back there.
Down here, you reckon?
Which is a higher output, metally kind of pickup. Just because it's low, it's higher tuned, doesn't necessarily mean that it can't blow you away.
Yes.
Because the sound
you heard
is...
it. What you just did there was amazing.
The sound is fat, the guitar is heavy, it's very rich. So that's...
it is. And like I said...
Plus, what price range are we talking
We're
about?
talking less than €400.
Which is ridiculous.
Which is ridiculous. For, like I said, they don't mess around with the stuff that's in them. Good tuners, you know, proper bone-ish nut. Seymour Duncan. You know, so you can get them, I believe, now in Fredrikstad in Norway. They're back in the inventor's shop. But the main company has moved to Kansas in America. But again, for less than €400, you're going to get one shipped over. It comes in a little bag.
Awesome.
Or it's just awesome. And I bring that with me, you know, like doing what I just did there, just a couple of heavier songs with that particular sound, just a strummy electric on tour. It's fabulous. I love it. And I have another one with baritone strings on it. I've tuned it down to a half a tone below standard. So it's again, I just can't fault them for the money.
I mean, for what you do with that a little bit overdrive.
Yeah.
Before you go and carry around a full-size guitar, it's not going to give you anything that this doesn't do.
That's what I figured.
Plus, it looks funny. People will remember you.
They do. When you walk out on stage with that, and you make the jokes about mine is smaller, blah blah blah.
And
what you have is what you do with it.
But what comes out is a full-ass song. And
but they don't expect the sound.
Yeah.
You walk out of this small thing and they're kind of going, what's that?
Yeah,
and then you go,
it's absolutely
and it's
memorable.
Like, oh my.
All that it needs now is it needs to be pink, and then it's even more memorable.
Sorry, guys. I have no control over what he says or does. I really
no,
don't.
No, you don't.
I don't. I just have no control. I think we should sing one more song. Anybody with questions there on the feed before we finish off? Shall we finish off? We'll do another song before we go, or what do you feel like, Maestro? The coffee's cold. It's probably time to wrap it up, is it?
Whatever you want to do. Hi, Ben, by the way. Ben Combs is here.
Who's Ben?
Ben is he's got another YouTube channel, really nice guy. The thing that we love most about Ben is his really hot sister. So, Amanda, where are you? Come on.
What is Ben? Where are you? Bring your sister. Come on. The
nice
party
that
starts
you're here,
now.
Ben, but where's Amanda? Come on.
Yeah.
And
I brought a girl home once to my father. I said, "Dad, this is Amanda," and he said, "A what?" Never mind.
I was actually gonna make I was gonna make that joke.
You were not.
Yes, I was gonna say she's a man.
She's Amanda. Oh, you man, duh. Okay, da is like what we say for dad. Hey, da, short for dad. This is Amanda. What? Now you get. See now.
See, I didn't get your Scottish accent.
Irish.
I don't. Same difference.
Scottish. Who else is online there? We haven't chat. Thank you, G-Sharp Guitars. Thanks so much for the plug, guys.
Quentin James is here, I was going to say, but Quentin James just said Quentin James is here, so... I need to do something for Quentin James. Go to my camera. He's here. Hey, Quentin, look how beautiful that is. Come on, Quentin, don't you just love this? Huh?
You're cruel.
Come on, Quentin. Isn't this amazing? How much do you love this, Quentin? Come on, huh? Quentin hates this headstock. He hates it. But
He hates it with a passion, but
but
you can put a sock on it or something.
no, you can put this on it.
You're kidding me.
Because if you put this on it, see, then you have what you want, Quentin. See, then you have exactly what you want.
Did you make that?
I had that made. Because Quentin is a bastard and he keeps on bitching about this
does he?
headstock.
But okay, now he has no excuse.
This is an amazing guitar. And if you
Yeah,
really
I saw
don't like
you
the
reviewing
headstock, get this made for $10, stick it on there with duct tape,
And you got him.
and you're good, right?
You're McMullified for life.
Yeah, Fenderized.
Fender. Okay, we can't say that word.
McMullifying is what someone has done in Denmark. Take a Fender and cut it into this
Then it's
headstock.
McMullified.
Yes. Peter Lind.
You're de-McMullifying.
Peter Lind in Denmark has McMullified his Squire.
Has he?
I am Fenderizing my McMull. So there you go, Quentin.
Now,
That's
Quentin,
not what your mom said. What?
problems are
What did my
solved.
mom not say? Come here and say that, Quentin. Come here.
Come here and say that now. So, Quentin, yeah.
So
Solutions.
let's do some more
Listen,
music.
where am I playing tomorrow night?
Café Ententeich in Weilburg. Come and
that's
see him. We'll be there too, hopefully getting coffee.
Yeah, and there's wine as well. It's an acoustic gig, and it's a lovely little cafe. And Saturday, the Wild Rover in Aachen, also in Deutschland. Apparently, Aachen is in Germany as well. It's almost Holland.
I thought you're sick because you was Aachen.
Aachen.
I'm like,
Aachen. Bless you too.
God, we're not funny.
You get me songs, lads, on bandcamp.com. daithirua.bandcamp.com.
Or mrrua.bandcamp.
What's my name? Say my name, say my name.
Say my name, bitch, say my name. It's Mr. Rua to
Mr.
for
Rua
me.
to you.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna-
Bandcamp.com, daithirua.com. Thank you very much for having me, mister. It was a pleasure to be here and to see, not to listen to you as much, but to see you and to see your guitars.
Funny enough, that's what everyone says. They don't come for me, they come for...
Michiel up in the box there. Thank you so much. Great job. He's manning 10 cameras. I don't know. I'm afraid to look at this with 10 cameras in my shiny head. But as long as the sound is okay, that's
it
your
is.
department.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it did. Thanks very much to Michiel. Thanks very much to Elke for the driving. Thank you very much. What's your name again?
Mine is also
Mr. Pauli.
You're Mr. Rua and Mr. Pauli. By the way, anyone who cares, I'm mixing this whole thing completely on a Studio Live 16 by Presouns. All the effects, everything is coming from this, and it's just absolutely brilliant. Not super inexpensive, but this thing can pretty much just replace anything you have to drag to a gig. It's ridiculously
It's a
good.
serious bit of kit.
Yeah, it takes a bit of time to get used to all the layers, but this is very, very cool. Okay, songs now.
Relatively new song. It's on bandcamp.com. It's called Let Her Fly. Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hope we can do it again.
Anytime.
I'll hold you to that. She has been a prisoner in her home for much too long. She's looking for the words of a brand new song. The man she chose to marry doesn't want her like before, though she tried in every way to unlock that door. Outside the sky is blue and the birds are soaring high. Inside she's in the darkness, trying not to cry. She'll never find that light in the tunnel, so it seems. She's thinking it is time now to reach out for her dreams. Give her wings to leave the ground and fade so she can see. Give her love, give her freedom to be what she can be. Give her all the things in life that money cannot buy. Let her fly, let her fly, let her fly, let her fly. Then one summer's eve she met a stranger in a bar. She began to feel her shine again, rising like a star. Here was someone who filled her soul up to the brim. Against all she believed in, fell in love with him. Give her wings to leave the ground and fade so she can see. Give her love, give her freedom to be what she can be. Give her all the things in life that money cannot buy. Let her fly, let her fly, let her fly, let her fly. Two twin flames that burn together, lighting up the night, knowing that deep down it's wrong, but this they couldn't fight. He showed her how it could be, and she showed him too. Sometimes the greatest love is the love we never knew. He gave her wings to leave the ground, fade so she could see. He gave her love, gave her freedom to be what she could be. He gave her all the things in life that money couldn't buy. He let her fly, let her fly. He gave her wings to leave the ground, fade so she could see. He gave her love, gave her freedom to be what she could be. He gave her all the things in life that money couldn't buy. He let her fly, 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 let her fly. Thank you. I'll give you a tip. Don't eat yellow snow.
Michiel is a funny man. Yeah, so what am I doing? I'm on the wrong layer again. What the? This is difficult. So, a great comments from people. Rafael Khan was here. A pity I just came in. We'll check the rest of it once it's online in 4K. Yes, Rafa, you should. You have competition in this spot. Rafa is, of course, an amazing songwriter. And you know what? Next time you're here, what we should do is we should do a joint concert with the two of you.
Just do a song swap. Wouldn't that be nice? Just chatting. Could you stay in another room so you don't disturb us? Or
how about you just freaking mix yourself? Whatever.
Sorry, you just bring out the worst in everybody, don't you?
Yeah,
you do. Actually, you do.
That's fine.
You totally do.
I'm asking for it.
Sorry, I'm a nice person.
Yes.
And I change.
Everyone
around
said
you.
to me, Mr. Rua is a nice person.
I change around you, Henning. It's just, you bring out.
But I think that would be a cool show. Some songs from Rafa, some from you. I was going to say Henk can come and do some percussion stuff, but he's in Finland. He's going to be in Finland.
No, I don't like percussionists.
No. Okay, good then. Yeah, Rafa, how about that? Nice suggestion to have Henning away from the pros. Well, Rafa just uninvited himself, apparently.
G-Sharp gave us $10 though. We can save up for the humbucker.
we can actually go and have some food once we're done here.
Oh, great.
Which would be, I think, a good idea.
As long as you're paying, that's fine by me.
I think G-Sharp Guitars just paid.
paid
and Dave gave you $10. We're going to use those.
Thank you, Dave.
Yep. Dave is a nice guy.
He sounds like it. Anybody who gives me money is a nice guy.
the bar is very low. Bar's very low right there.
In fairness, it is. It is. I enjoyed that very much, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I guess we can share this after. If you feel like it, you can share it on.
Oh yeah, anyone please.
Social
share
media
this.
stuff.
But maybe you want to wait till.
Are you going to mix it?
Well, on Saturday I'm uploading. This is going to come online in 4K because what you're seeing right now is 720p, which is okay, but. I'm going to upload the whole thing in 4K. I'm going to see if I can maybe master the audio a tiny little bit so all the levels are even more compressified.
Can you make it sound in tune and make the songs good as well?
No. Okay. No. It is what it is.
Can't have everything.
Mr. Rua. But from what I could hear, it's great. And then wait a second. So Saturday we're gonna have this whole thing in 4K, and on Monday, if you don't want all this talking and this beauty, you're gonna get a video with only the songs.
Oh yes.
So that you can use, of course, link to that and tell people, hey, this is what you can expect when you hire me.
Fantastic.
So we'll do that.
Great. I'm going to get you to we'll do it. Maybe we'll do a little later on. We'll do a little G sharp thing separately. Send it over to the boys.
Sure.
Yeah, it'd be lovely.
So we're gonna say thanks for watching, you people. Thanks to Michiel for doing his thing. No one gave him money, but that's okay. We'll treat him to dinner. And thanks Amanda for coming in. Amanda actually came.
Did she?
Yeah. And she's not a man, duh. Get it? See? Actually, we don't know. We didn't look, but she doesn't look like one.
Okay, well, we'll just take her word for it.
Yeah. She's a man. I go gay.
Me too.
You don't know her.
That's true. I better be careful what I say.
You have no idea.
I'm just going on hearsay here.
Thanks for watching. We're gonna hit stop on the stream. If you want to see it again in 4K, if you missed most of it, that's Saturday, and only the songs on Monday. Of course, in between, tons of videos about things, instantly shirts and gear. And next week, I think we're gonna have. Tomorrow. Today's what? Thursday. I don't know what comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, all day.
No, I think this 4K stream is coming on Sunday, something like that. Videos with Yoshi Luck coming, I think, tomorrow and day after. And Harley Benton Fusion reviews are coming by the end of the week, starting there. So loads of stuff coming up. And then, of course, there's Guitar Summit in September. And it's, the channel is filled with goodies for the people, or le people, as they say in Sweden. So we're going to go have some food now. Thanks for watching. What is... Michiel is trying to tell us something. Do we have to say
hungry.
thanks, Michiel, again?
I think he's hungry.
Is it Michiel that brought you here, by the way? Is he the guy that said, hey, Mr. Rua, go to Henning's?
Yeah, he recommended me to you, and you went, yes.
So do we actually have to thank him for this whole thing?
I suppose we will, but maybe not on camera.
No.
We'll do it in private.
We don't want...
I don't want to give him too much praise.
No, we don't want
because he's Belgian, after all.
Wait, the word, not a witness, a
Belgian.
No, I don't know the word. Proof, no. Evidence. We don't want evidence of us thanking
We
him.
don't want evidence.
No,
we can't.
I can't have that.
But we might feed him and thank him after.
Might.
Maybe.
That's a might.
Maybe.
Okay. Thanks for watching. I'm going to turn this off now. You have a good evening. Do whatever you do, or watch more videos. I have
watch it all again.
I have a back catalog of 1,800 videos. I'm pretty sure none of you has seen them all, or should. But do whatever you can to stop. So, cheers, Pete. Thanks, Ben. Thanks, everyone. Poo Ninja. Animals at the end. No Poo Ninja. Sorry. Animals at the end on the 4K version. I promise. Bye, guys. Do-do-do.